Sup?
Sup, leg, finished my grinding with custom. 2,400 points on cross versus, so that was... Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm doing this for people who haven't finished it. That and anybody who needs TP buffs. I'm just gonna grind 3,500 for next week since it's 250 star coin week, and then a bit on. I see that. That's good gameplay.
Despite being on an antidepressant, I was still masking my depression symptoms. My doctor said it could be
Stank. She stank?
Yeah, she stank. And I kept looking at her. Why did she stank like England?
You're wrong for that, but I agree. And I just know I try my best to cover because like the fact that he let her get up there and sing, I was like, they could. Yeah, and it's like anybody could have. Yeah. See, I'm upset because it's like, not only are you gonna let her do that, but you see what she's wearing. You see, like, that's just so unprofessional because you didn't let anybody know.
Who's screaming? Who's screaming? Who is it?
That's Clarence singing.
Who is screaming?
Looks like you don't have any limits.
What I gotta tell you ain't gonna help you solve it. What? Julio Lewis. He's coming.
and bill him again. He was crooked as a corkscrew, but he's dead, so he can't help you. And Henner, he's been around for like 30 years. Clean as a whistle, along with his assistant dogs. So, what does this all add up to? One of the few times you're wrong. Right? Oh, come on, will you, Quincy?
No, it's great.
Time we ever agreed on anything, huh?
Quincy, phone.
I know. Never, that's why.
I'm seeing it everywhere.
Yes, sir.
What?
I can tell you now, my trophy knight didn't pull himself up because of the rain. Because he never felt it. He was loaded with nothing. And there's something else. Butte. And cortisol.
Yeah, what's the damn head so that you got on?
Why is the light so bad? Did you hear that?
They told Tony to turn it up.
Who that is? Yeah, who that is?
That's very much what it is. She goes to her son, and then her son goes to her son.
Who is it?
Danny?
Danny who?
All the way down her natural. Models and
I hate when Toji motherfucker. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, he told Trey. He told Trey about it, and Trey's like, "What?" Because he hates it when. Just know it all started because Clarence did that, and Pastor's like, "Why are you doing that? You don't do that. Stop getting the audience involved." Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't like it when you do it. He doesn't like it when anybody up there does it.
Been around the track about 30 years.
That nigga hell
Small timer.
Awesome. Wow, there's no way I can match that.
Okay, so lava. Hope you're having a good one, though. I hope you're having a good one.
That's his mama. She says she remembers me.
From all that dwells below the sky.
Those things still happen. There is such a thing as racing luck. Where's the stuff in this one? When it happens too many times to the same guy? What is this? Don't race the fair gals. I'm just going to horse for $62.
not too bold. Look at it. I like it. That's why we joked that he got on like Frank Sinatra.
Austedo XR can significantly reduce TD movements, with some saying a response as
Awesome.
early as 2 weeks.
Wow, there's no way I can match that.
Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you are depressed, have sudden changes in mood, or have suicidal thoughts. Don't take if you have liver problems, are taking Reserpine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat or abnormal movements. Seek help for fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking or sweating. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness.
I do vaguely. Killing sisters. Really, mom split up. I got back together for the second. Whatever you never know.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, but that's still good. That's a lot of good ass for you. But it's better than going to get my feet. Just give it an effort.
Here in California got hit on all
Usually
5
good for
races and
bowlers
hit
will set
hard.
their
$1.25
scene.
million.
Well, those
Which means
are
Henry couldn't handle it all by himself.
That's right, he's part of an organization. The part that claims the horses
Awesome.
and kills.
Wow, there's no way I can match that.
You got an open and shut case here, but you haven't got enough evidence even for an indictment. All I have to do is catch him in the act of switching. That's like trying to catch a guy cheating on his wife. They all make mistakes sometime. Oh, maybe so, but even then, Quincy, you haven't got enough evidence for an indictment. It won't hold. He just claimed another horse, Modesty. If he's got her looking like
That's
a
brother,
round,
brother.
fast. The
That
media
nigga
says he's
had
going to
both
another
out
state.
for
I don't think he was a risk transporting those lookalikes. I mean, this time I want to be there, and I want to see this fish. Quincy, how you? Wait.
way I can match that.
What are you talking about? What they got to do with that, man? Segway.
Nice, nice. You did it. Keep that up, my friend. Awesome! Wow, there's no way I can match that! Awesome! Wow, there's no way I can match that!
Yo, Candido, how you doing?
Sparks exchanging pleasantries with some of the connected some players. Looks like we're going to hear from Kelsey Plum in a moment.
The second half, 5 in the first half, just turned up the heat.
Nice, nice. You did it. Keep that up, my friend.
Chelsea, this was a one-point game with 3 minutes to go. But you guys weren't going to be denied this one. What resilience did the team show down the stretch?
Yeah, I thought we battled as a team. After I hit some big shots, credit Erica defensively on Tina. She really held it down, and everyone contributed from the bench. I thought Ray was awesome. So it was a great team win.
We got to ask you about Rakia Jackson coming out with 17 points in the first half. How did she set the tone in the table for you tonight?
No, it was awesome. We went small. She took advantage. She was awesome. We got to continue to go to her and beat her. She's a superstar talent, so it was great to see her get going.
When you see her, she had 21 team assists. How does that define your offense is moving in the right direction?
or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Misses on the short jumper. Kick ball, heads up. So after a slow start shooting the basketball, he had a couple of threes. Xenoverse if he's open, but it's not easy.
Say something, what you mean? Hey, bud. How's it going? I'm doing all right. Okay. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh really? Okay. Where they going? Where's you gonna have it at?
Hope you're having a good one, Candito. I mean, I'm showing.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
Comes out. Johnson. Ware grabs the rebound and then throws up ahead to Stevenson.
Awesome.
Johnson.
Wow, there's no way I can match that.
Jones to step back. Another rebound by the Cavaliers and a foul on Miami. That'll lead us to a timeout. But the story and the focus has been on Khalil Ware. So far on the offensive end, he has answered the bell with a game high 11 of Miami.
That's Xenoverse, okay. And when that's gonna be? You say July 28th?
Yeah.
Okay. And what time is it? 11:30. Okay. Oh dear, I'm so sorry to hear that. He had been sick for a little while. I remember you telling me he had been sick. Yeah. Right.
Right now with Employee Pricing Plus, purchase and get an average of $2,900 below MSRP on 2025 Ram 15
Right.
crew cab 4x4 models. Hurry in. Offer ends July 31st.
Two summer sensations are flying in the deep.
Yeah.
One is sure to summer, and the other
A grip, yeah. The grip, yeah.
for the new Superman Blizzard Tree. Right now at DQ.
So this definitely changed that.
Yeah, as big as he was. Right.
Whatever the moment, I'm making a contact.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, nigga. Not at this part.
Right. Yeah. Right. Right, yeah, I remember that, yeah. I know. Well, do you need help with anything? Moving and stuff or anything? Okay. Right. Yeah, he's a big guy, so yeah, he's gonna have to, yeah.
Universe 7 winning or not? No, we're still in 3rd place. Still.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Bro, I'm sick of these pity points to Universe 2.
Yeah, exactly. The apnea, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, yeah.
Supreme Time. Good to see you. I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's do this interview. So you mentioned before that the gene is your master.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're looking to learn his signature attack?
No way. I would never try to imitate my master's moves. Those are his and his alone. But then his moves are an inspiration to me, so I wouldn't be opposed to learning them.
Right. Right, yeah, I understand, yeah. Yeah. I guess he do. Yeah. Yeah. I know at one time, wasn't the girl back there with him at one time? Oh, but dear, I am so sorry to hear that. And I remember I wanted to meet him, but I know, he didn't know me, and so when I went over there that time,
Raid.
and he didn't come out, and I said, I'll leave that alone.
So, just to show you Candido.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We're starting 0.
I believe so.
So it's like...
Yeah. Okay. Wow, man. Right, okay. Okay, all right, that's good. Okay, yeah, just give me a call anytime. And again, my condolences. I'm very sorry to hear that. Okay, dear. And as always, if you need me now, you give me a call. Okay, dear. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye. Wow. This was adopted son. She didn't have any kids from. She had a coach house behind her. That's where it stayed. It was a little small, about the size of the garage. That's where he stayed. And like I said, I never saw him. I saw a picture of him. Big boy. He was 400 pounds. He's big old boy. Yeah. I got a call on certain days. Lisa.
My God.
Hey, Lisa, this is Lee. I just talked to Frankie, and he told me that Mario passed away. And give me a call when you get a chance.
What's the goal of this stream? No goal. Just usual as per usual. Candido, honestly, I'm just here. We can talk about it. The movie? Okay, let's talk Superman, Ola Ari, Dark Shinobi. What's good?
useless.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Okay, it's doing okay. Here internationally though. Yeah, we need to know the international. Why they do it twice? I don't know.
Nice, nice. You did it. Keep that up, my friend.
Got fouled on a drive to the basket.
That's all on Monday.
It's going to be a side out. Capella Martin's on the free throw line there for a second.
Say that's on a Monday?
Hey. 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 Hey.
Vidal. I'm just chilling in the living room on the couch here on my TV. Oh. Okay. I made food and more tea. Did I eat? Yes, I ate. I ate stew and cornbread. Very delicious. Now I'm wishing I had more Sprite tea. But the state tax documents has it that it costed $353 million. Add the 200 million for marketing plus the theaters cut of the money. Yeah, it needs 700 to 800 million just to break even. Cornbread sounds good. Yes, it is. I'll get you Sprite tea, 2. Yeah, 2. Where'd all these people come from? Man of Steel opened at 129, while this new one opened at... Ooh, it did worse than Man of Steel? That is, that's concerning. 2 it is. Wonderful. Yeah, 2. You get 2 as well. So, I'll get you 2, you get me 2.
Yeah, that's $14.95. On Amazon, it's $59. They got some other shit for $19, but they don't say the under eye stuff. It says
I'll straight up my blackout beans. I've got 2 cups in here. Onion, one habanero. I'm gonna add some vegetables. A bit by bit as you go. I'm gonna very start. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna basically toss up my beans, my onion, and my habanero into a nice smooth paste. Salt, seasoning. This is what gives more that distinct color and flavor. Teaspoon, olive oil. You see, look at that beautiful color coming out. Look at that. Next up will be Maggi stock cube. Maggi is a brand of stock cube in Nigeria that they commonly use to season up all these foods. Traditionally, we use the leaves to wrap it around and put it in the water. But for us home cooks, I'm going to show you a very easy way to get the same result. So we'll use some salad plastic very easily. Open it up. You keep it in your hand. Get a big old spinach leaf, Swiss chard, whatever you want. So instead of wrapping around the leaf, I have some Swiss chard, some spinach.
Mario is dead. The only somebody else there is the adopted rainbow.
One packet is $1 million.
Okay. You can't say it's good. It's so good. I hate the fact that you had a pecan Snickers and now you know how good they are. Okay, so dang. Okay, internationally, 95 million domestic. 122 million worldwide. 217 million. Wait, how much did Man of Steel make worldwide? Hey, online, there's so much information. It's actually crazy because you could learn everything from your phone. It's just most people will not use it to learn.
No, because I don't want to be calling a lawyer dealing and sweat the shit out of you. Trying to spend some money.
Salt. Oil in a pan. A tablespoon.
Or some kind of way attach myself to it. So when it comes down, like mine.
While my fish is good, I'm going to check my pot to see the moi. Remember, we want a bean cake.
Pretty
So
kind of
cake now. But
twisted in mine. She has her bed.
That's how I put on for 20 minutes.
She bought a quick 30 years ago.
3-4 minutes on the pot.
Still not real.
Turn the other side. Turn all on the other side. Small piece like this, need about 2 minutes of each
Now,
side.
if you give me chai or matcha, I'll drink along the way. Okay. Worldwide, 670 million. Internationally, 370 million. Oh my god, it's doing worse than Man of Steel? Okay, you know what? We gotta wait until the end of this month.
Well, when you got all big issues, and you don't want to just sit back there.
Is it just me, or is this day going by so slowly? It is. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, though.
I don't like the scheme.
Company headquarters is coming, but it will still have all the same attributes as what I tested for. To make my bean cake,
and my daddy finished his truck. It got stolen off the truck. Oh, honey. And my mom really gets more than Lee Coates himself. Well, sweetie, you've got everybody on this list but you. What is it you would like Santa to bring you? Well, if it didn't cost too much,
Let's give till the second weekend. Why do you think it's doing so bad though? The Superman movie? Right now, James Gunn is one of the reasons. Because he just had to say that comment about an Indian child. Right when that's a very touchy subject in this climate. Why would you say that and think that's okay to say? Because that is definitely one of them. The second thing is, I'm going to say this Superman is a big 50-50. And the reason I say it is because a lot of people, when I say a lot of people, I'm going to say 50% of people like this new Superman and are optimistic to it. And then the other 50% are people who would rather see an overpowered Superman always. Like basically what James Gunn, not what James Gunn, what Zack Snyder did with Henry Cavill. Now, also, for some reason, the internet being idiotic once again is acting like they didn't realize Superman was an immigrant. He's literally an alien from outer space. Just because his skin looks like everybody else does not mean he is like everybody else. He's a Kryptonian. He is not human. Maga was pissed. And it's like, and you know the worst part? Probably some of those people in MAGA, they've been fans before Trump was even like president. But yet they're acting brand new because he's not actually white. But I'm gonna tell you this though. Imagine if Superman's skin is darker and where things could have led to. All I'm saying. Oh right, I forgot the transform.
Yeah, the space crew, I know about that.
What is this, Doug?
This goat cheese is funny.
Goat cheese? There, you see now, that's what happens when you break tradition. Come on, Mama, let's go get some peanut butter and jelly.
Okay. People are gonna love it, but there's people who aren't. It seems like there's more that don't like it though. It's Here's the thing. With current climate stuff, people are so making content on existing characters for Marvel and DC is so difficult because people now are getting new perspectives on everything. Mainly because of dumb people around them. And the government. Did you ever get 900 damage on this game? Oh, I didn't get... we got close. We got close. Okay, let me check this out. Alright, Dark, let's see what this is.
Awesome! Wow, there's no way I can match that!
A female Megatron? I mean, okay. Looks good.
That's right. Okay, I'll let you start. Love the caramel. Clearly. That's a good problem to have. Right?
The cinnamon inside, not just on the outside.
Look, me, I'm a part of the optimistic crowd. Mainly because DC just needs to drop stuff.
Vitamins and minerals. Oh, and ice cold milk.
Beneful knows a full life doesn't just happen. It's a choice. To take a swing. To taste all life has to offer. Beneful, the same great taste your dog loves. Now with a fresh new look.
Awesome! Wow, there's no way I can match that.
Tropic Fan Fest is on at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. This week, our fans are lining up and the free smoothies are pouring out. Join Tropic Rewards and get a free smoothie with bowl or food purchase. Sign up today and feel the smoothie love through Sunday.
You give eye exams.
I give fresh starts, better vision, healthy eyes. Everybody wants that.
Zero Doc save vision.
Gotta wait 10 plus years for the next Transformers game? Bro, and we gotta wait 10 plus years for the next animated Transformers movie. Because they made Transformers 1 flop because nobody supported it like it should. Mecha Break isn't doing too well? What? Mecha... I thought it was in a good state. You hear apparently Norman Osborn is supposedly coming to the MCU? Sony theory? Oh. Wait, that would explain something that I saw. Because it's just very interesting because we know the OG Norman Osborn is coming to the MCU, but we didn't know what his place is going to be. Too much microtransactions? Wait, really? That's interesting.
But in his talks, he cynically pledges Germany's cooperation. For years, Goebbels will gloat over his triumph at Geneva.
Awesome! Wow, there's no way I can match that.
Returning to Germany, Goebbels boasts, our propaganda is acknowledged not only by the German, but by the international press to be model and unique. But despite his confidence, Nazi propaganda is ridiculed in various parts of the world. At the age of 40, Goebbels' relentless pursuit of power has made him a key figure in the Nazi regime. He vies for Hitler's favor with men like Luftwaffe Chief Goering, SS Commander Himmler, and Deputy Chancellor Hess.
A range of substances are given in small doses to a group of volunteer recruits. Caffeine and placebos are included. The men complete a variety.
If only Gun Evo lived. Oh my god. No. And Dark, I'ma just be honest with you about Gundam Evolution. Literally, the devs did not know what else to do. Because if we really look at it, even at the time it was about to die, Gundam Evolution still had fans. Like, anybody who's a fan of Gundam is literally playing that game. All they had to do was just keep supporting it. They keep supporting it, a lot of people are still going to come back and play it. I have Xbox. I can play more games. Oh! Well, if it has crossplay, potentially.
And they got a bunch of volunteers. And they settled on that Benzedrine dream.
They said what he described in the report as determination in situations of anxiety, which is another way of saying behaves more aggressive and brave.
In Benzedrine, the British believe they have the perfect drug and the perfect arena to test it. North Africa. Legendary German tank commander Erwin Rommel has had the British on the back foot for nearly 2 years, and morale is critically low. British General Montgomery hopes that Benzedrine is the answer to Rommel's perfectly powered troops.
What he realizes what he's got to do before they're in any position to completely defeat the Axis forces in the field is to bolster morale. So what he finds particularly appealing about Benzedrine is that it's not just about combating fatigue, it's about improving confidence.
Montgomery orders in 100,000 Benzedrine pills. And in one early maneuver, the 24th Armored Brigade are told they can take as much as they like.
Come on, you guys, show me what you
Pumped up on Benzedrine, the brigade is brave to the point of suicide.
They went for 3 straight days just driving their tanks to one minefield all night long, fighting the heavy panzers with their new Sherman tanks on open terrain. And in the course of this 5-day Benzedrine experiment, they fought until the unit completely ceased to exist.
Benzedrine induced fearlessness, costs lives. But Montgomery finally has an army ready to compete with Rommel. The fierce battle lurches backwards and forwards as the Allies and Germans trade drug-fueled blows.
Okay.
In late 1942, a huge Allied effect...
And even bigger impact. Spread the word that food should never be trash. Visit us at wwf.earth/food waste.
I'll give you smooth out.
You're on Thursday.
I'll give you some real training.
She's throwing wild punches, haymakers, body blows, and everything else that she must have up. And she said, this is only the beginning. When your father walks through that door tonight, it's on. And going home at this point, maybe 6 months or so. And when I room, inside. So I followed him to his den, and he says to me, he says, I don't understand. What do you want to do? A Dunsky? You know what? You think by not going to school, you want to accomplish something? You want people to laugh at you? Or you want to leave your mark in a positive way? I says, I will leave my mark in a positive way.
I'll show you.
You have to go to school. Not an option. Now I'm surprised at this point because usually this guy, I'm expecting him more like a lion. He's being understanding. He says, look, the only option is don't go to school. I said, I'd rather go there. Here. And that was it.
Reactives should have kept quiet until they were closer to making progress on it. They should have just not screwed everybody over.
64, Oakland, I believe, graduated that school as well. But you had also a lot of street figures. A lot of their sons and grandsons went to that school as well. So I wasn't unique. There were plenty more just like me. My father would come up, and when he did that, I'd be like surprised. But he's here to see me. It wouldn't be so much he was here to see me, because at the same time, Raymond Patriarca, who was a well-known figure in the Rhode Island, Boston underworld, he would be there with his grandson. They would walk and talk and do their thing.
What's crossplay? It's multiplayer and... Okay, crossplay is multiplayer, but you can play with anyone on any console. You can do that with Marvel Rivals.
There's a fast rising captain.
I'm pretty sure you could do that with like Call of Duty games. Well, Helldivers. Now that Helldivers is on Xbox, that is another game.
All of a sudden, everybody in the room stops, and they all look. And the one kid turns and says, "He's got the same name as you." And the other kid says,
Every time I read, yes, yeah, because that was the goal. I was like, okay,
yeah, that's my father.
Saiyans are named after vegetables.
That
so
opened my eyes more than anything else. I was in the gym. I was captain of the boxing team, and I was in the ring. I was boxing, and I turn and look, and there's two of my father's friends. They're just standing there looking at me. They had a down look on their faces. I pulled off my gloves, and I walked over to them and says, "You gotta go home. You gotta go home." I says, "Why?" "Your father needs to see you." And I said, "This can't be good." And when I pulled in front of the house, I seen a lot of people, a lot of cars. It was a dark place, and he told me, "Wait here. I can't go in my own house." I saw my father walking out. He said, "Let's take a walk." And I take a walk. And he says to me, he says, "Your brother had a little accident." Okay? Which brother? Brother Franklin.
I know I can play Rivals on the Xbox. My brother will need to help me download it though. Ah, I see. Well, it is one of the free games, so it is good.
I'm certain it's level 5.
Are you for infants?
I'm certain it's level 5. Certainty matters. Like the certainty of 4imprint. Your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
There's an easier way to bank and get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less when you download Dave.
In this collection, we have 3 new styles of leggings that have never been done before. All the leggings are going to give you the butt you've always wanted. No squats required. Get 80% off of my collection when you sign up and become a new Athletics VIP member.
My sleep was so interrupted, I would go maybe 60 to 90 minutes before I'd wake up with a hot flash. Thermella helped me break that cycle. Thermella blocks hot flashes and night sweats. 94% of women saw relief. Find relief at thermella.com.
I was the fake
friend. I tried everything. I feel like giving up on life, and then I found Mochi.
You're responding really well to the medication.
I've lost over 100 pounds, and I'm ready for new adventures. Check out joinmochi.com.
This is Edgar.
Hi, I'm Edgar.
He lives on an island. Likes walking his dog and is remodeling his home, but needed some cash.
I got a home equity line of credit with Figure. With interest rates rising, I wanted to preserve my low mortgage rates. Instead of doing a cash out refinance with a HELOC product, I'm saving about $18,000.
And it was fast.
Within 2 minutes, I had a response as to how much I can take out.
Get approval units and funding in as few as 5 days. See how much you could save at Figure.com. Look.
Great blue heron. You know, when I go, I'd like to leave some money with the local bird conservancy.
Doesn't count.
What you need is a will, something you can sign and make official. Start your will at trustingwill.com now and make it count. Today we're making a mission control center out of an old reclaimed window.
You guys want to go for a ride?
These cars have a personal attachment. It's important to really honor that love and passion.
It has a unique appeal that guests are going to go crazy for.
We're all looking for is getting back to being one with nature.
The only thing more amazing than the stuff we find is rediscovering what it's worth.
Okay, you guys, check this out. We're gonna have so much fun. What a team!
As a cocktail chef, I take him to the seas, exploring amazing destinations.
Tiny houses can be a solution for a lot of different problems.
This is a really strong transformation.
A soulful space tells your story. Things that we normally pick up as trash, we should be picking up as dinner.
So legacy, we got 3 winners here. Bang, bang, boom. There's cool stuff everywhere.
Let's check it out. I'm happy. Are you happy? I'm really happy. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will.
I've got so many fond memories in this house, but it's hard because they're overshadowed by my brother's death. It was in this house is where Frankie died, only 3 blocks north of here. So all the joy I could think about living in this house, that overshadows it. I continuously come back to that. I keep coming back to Frankie's death. March 18th, 1980, Frankie Boy walked out through that door, walked down this walkway, walked 3 blocks over, and was killed. I have a hard time getting past that.
In the early 80s, a neighbor of John got into the guy named Favara, mistakenly on an accident hit his son who was driving a moped, and he was killed.
When Angelo Ruggiero and my father are in the funeral home, and my father's cleaning my brother and getting him ready for his wake, and he's in a bad place. And Angelo's saying, who knows, Johnny, why God does these things? And my father just wanted to bite Angelo's head off. He had said, God. There ain't no God. He's 12 years old. He ain't even got hair on his...
I'm just looking at something real
God,
quick.
don't you ever say that to me again. Well, I'll say it. Who knows why God does those things? Why that man was driving down that street at that time, at that moment, the sun was setting at that moment, Frankie Boy was in that place at that moment. Who knows? My mother was on Valium. She was drugged up basically for the whole week. She was just drugged up. She was just sitting there, a basket case. In fact, after the first day of the wake, 3 o'clock that morning, broke into the funeral home. She smashed the front door down with a hammer because she said Frankie Boy was cold. She was bringing him a blanket. Throughout that whole week, my father wouldn't show any emotion. He stood in front of Frankie Boy's casket and he would greet everybody one after. Myself up for years.
Okay, I'm here.
I just couldn't peel myself away from the cemetery.
I haven't been playing like a break? Really?
Sitting in front of his tomb and apologizing for not letting him.
What's a camaraderie? It's like an agreement. an agreement between
John
people,
was a different
basically.
person after my brother.
An agreement that leads to like working together.
He became distant.
Or also, you could pretty much say it's like working as a team.
Had this unbelievably amazing void inside him. You know, he never buried my brother.
And man, I've been playing Mecha Brick. I've been enjoying that.
After my brother died, my mother wouldn't sit outside, you know, in the front of the house after that happened. We used to just try to get her to get some fresh air. You know, Vicky, come on, let's go out in the yard.
Gotti's wife took it very badly. She threatened the neighbor a few times. He was getting other death threats on the phone.
And he, who our yards touched, was having a party. And the music was blasting, and, you know, and then she's hearing him. I thought she was going to climb the fence, you know, get her in the house. We had to get her in the house. My mother had enough. So it was like, you know, just building and building. And one day she just went after him. She went after him with a baseball bat. And he was running around the car, running away from her. Which,
So yeah, as the first start to the DCU, not good. Yeah, that's not good. And you know what's gonna hurt Candido? If he makes a Batman movie next, and it just overall sells so much better. That just means Batman has done irreplaceable damage to DC's name.
So a few months after it happened, John goes to Florida vacation. A couple days later, the victim, the guy named Favara, he was having lunch at a diner in a van pulled up, and 3 or 4 guys grabbed him out of the diner in broad daylight, beat him up with baseball bats, shot him in the back of the van, and they took off. Initially, when Nassau County detectives did the crime scene, they had several witnesses saw the whole thing. The next day, once they realized this was a mob abduction or kidnapping, well, all the information dried up and nobody saw nothing, so nobody ever testified as to who actually did it.
I grew up with his son. I knew his son. I knew the family very well. I liked the family. I liked the son. He was one of my closer friends growing up. Literally, our yards almost touched. Literally. But my mother, she would say, John, let me tell you something. I didn't want to get up after I lost him. Your father made me get up. If it wasn't for your father, I'd be dead. I would have taken my own life. Okay? Your father stopped me several times. Your father saved me. You know, it was tragic all the way around.
That's gotta be awkward.
To me, as a kid, to go on a Saturday with my father to the bird was something I looked forward to.
You gotta know who was
He
there.
gave me an option. Okay, Saturday we're gonna go see the Planet of the Apes Marathon at the Canarsie Theater. Or you could go to the Burger Nut Fish Club with that. I'll go with that. There was always something happening.
Hi, what's up, Charlie?
Everybody would walk
Rivals isn't compatible?
okay.
Oh.
Nuts. Who would peel off a single or 5 or whatever. At the end of the day, but not like this. So I jump in the car, my father.
His cousin's next?
I reach in and I pull out.
Oh god. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good play.
How come every time I come here, all these guys give me money?
But at the same time, you know what? Let him make these movies.
They like me, they give me money. He says, why not?
Because the hope is these movies actually do decent.
You deserve it. I didn't question it. I put the knot back in my pocket, and that was it.
There was this phrase that was going on during immigration. It was called emigrante o brigante. Either you leave or you stay and you fight the powers that made your life miserable. Italy was a country that was occupied. Governments were always changing, whether it was the Spanish or the French or even the Arabs in Sicily. And so when you're occupied, you have foreign forces controlling your behavior, watching your behavior with surveillance. And so the only way the Italians could maintain a sense of control was by maintaining the family. It was the way life was organized, and they took care of each other. But it's not just, we're going to do illegal things. It's, we're going to do everything this way. Sure, there were the gangsters who the police were after, but everybody supported them. Sicilians are not people who prey on each other. They're trying to figure out ways of gaining power. And when you come from a country where you can't expect to live a better life, what's the quickest way to go from one to the other? Is it working every day, the American dream, the way 99.9% of the Italians did it? Or the way that tiny little fraction did it with a gun in their hand?
One of the differences between the Italians and the Jews and the Irish is the Jews and the Irish always saw the criminal life as a means to an end, and that you did not want your kids to be involved in it. You were using gangsterism and crime as a way up and out of the The Italians had this cultural tradition called the mafia, which was a proud tradition, and it was something that you passed on to your children.
It was June 5th of '82 that I graduated from the U.S. Military Academy. Beautiful spring day. They call my name and I go up and I get my diploma. And I had salute the general. And Robinson turned and I walked off the stage. And I remember seeing him in the background. This here, my voice like this here. And he had a smile on his face like this one. In other words, like, you kept your promise. After that, I came home. And my father and I had a discussion, and he asked me basically what I wanted to do. And I said, I'm looking to have a career in the military. My father really wasn't so keen on me having a career in the military. He said, look, take a little time, think out your next move. There's no rush. And I did, but that's where my problems began. One night, it was in March of 1983, and we decided to go to a local bar. And, you have to understand something, you're living in that neighborhood, and you're always trying to measure up, and it's almost impossible to measure up to a John Gotti. So you're always trying to, prove yourself. In that bar, that night, this individual kept coming over to me and kept pestering me, whether to buy me a drink. Let me buy you a drink. And folks, man says, I don't want your drink. I'm okay, pal. Let me buy you a drink,
Okay, I'm getting...
I'm okay. By the third or fourth time he came over to me, he says, how come I can't buy you a drink? I had
eventually invest in...
I smashed right in the head with the beer mug. And then jumped the place off fighting. It was total chaos. You're talking about a dark, dingy bar, tight bar.
This laptop,
well
this
over 100
Chromebook,
people, maybe 150 people in that bar. Everybody started fighting.
I don't even know how it's still
beer
running.
bottle in my left hand and through my jacket in the back. I was stabbed to my elbow.
He said it again.
So I went home and patched myself up. Finally fell asleep about 6 a.m. And my father comes down and bangs on the door and opens the door.
So later,
and I was stunned. They made me see blood inside the kitchen.
I'm gonna take a little break.
I jump up,
and then
I'm still a little wobbly.
We can.
He says,
maybe I could go
fight
on
last night?
like PC.
Yeah. Somebody died?
React to stuff.
I said, no. Get up, get your clothes on right now.
Talk about stuff.
He's got his bathrobe on, and my mother's coming down the stairs and she hears him screaming. And he's got me by the elbow, and he pulls me out, opens the door, and he throws me out of the house.
We got a lot of people TPing us though, so that's good.
My mother's crying. She says, what are you doing? What are you doing? You keep your mouth shut. I got in my car, and I drove to Angelo Ruggiero's house. And he said, let's look into this. And sure enough, a young man did die. At that point, I was basically forced into like an isolation for several months. When I was allowed to come back around by my father wouldn't let me out of his sight. He made me stay in the Bergen Hunt Fish Club. That's where I had to stay, so he could watch me. My job was to get up, drive over to the club, park my car, and sit there on the couch all day. That was my job. Every day I'm there. I would sulk in the chair. This would be me. I would sit in the chair and I would sulk and watch things coming and going. And But then, you know, as time went on, I wanted to be there. He could have told me, okay, you're releasing your punishment. It didn't matter. I wanted to be there. I would come on my own. You just seen so many things, so many interesting characters. You'd have Patty the bookmaker around the corner, taking action, guys running in and out. We had the satellite on the roof, so you could see the horse racing, the live call, which nobody had that back then.
Good. How about you? I mean, I'm chilling now. You're playing Jedi Survivor. Oh, okay. You enjoying the game so far? Oh yeah, the Clayface movie, them Braving the Bold.
I started buying the Pierre Cardin shoes.
Now, the Clayface movies,
and I was basically
man,
taking on the image of my phone.
I'm excited for that.
It was
Unfortunately, it's a Batman movie at the end of the day, but hey, I'm glad they're showing more love to the other characters in his gallery of villains. I just wish they would show more love to his the other characters like Signal, because Signal's cool.
Unrestricted access. Victim supposedly died.
9 lights? Oh.
They're thinking we're going to go away. It's just not going to happen.
Only on Crime and Investigation Network. Are you ready? Every Thursday, every item has a story. It's got that beautiful fade on it. All handmade. I wanted that thing. That's cool. And we're sharing them all. On Collectibles, Thursdays on FYI.
My paycheck was just deposited into my Greenlight account.
Greenlight is so convenient. You know, we had to use a vacuum tube. Where is it going? Bring your family into the financial future. Where's that in?
She caught the scrolls. I mean, that thing where you're scrolling on social media and waste hours of your life. I caught the scrolls last summer, and it's my own birthday.
Kids take phones and watches with no internet, no social media, and no worries. Gap, safely connected.
I would go maybe 60 to 90 minutes before I'd wake up with hot flash. Thermella helped me break that cycle.
Oh yeah.
Thermella blocks hot flashes and night sweats. 94% of women saw relief. Try Thermella free for 2 weeks. Visit thermella.com/try.
When the battle begins and a short time after the battle begins.
Effortlessly. Via Socks Easy Stretch Socks stretch up to 30 inches, making them easy to put on and take off. No more settling for socks that dig into your legs. Visit viasocks.com to learn more.
Introducing Weight Loss by Hims. Personalized prescriptions, including GLP-1 injections and oral medication kits designed to help you lose weight so you can gain confidence and feel healthy. Plus, get guidance on nutrition, movement, sleep, hydration.
Okay, let me switch to my Mahjong real quick. Oh, I have FIFA. I've never played FIFA in my life.
Get started today at hims.com.
Are you throwing away money on your car insurance?
Yeah.
Yeah, low key, it's starting to become kind of concerning with how James Gunn is handling certain aspects.
In this collection, we have 3 new styles of leggings that have never been done before. All the leggings are going to give you the butt you've always wanted. No squats required. Get any 2 leggings for just $24 when you sign up and become a new Fabletics VIP member.
The Jewelry Exchange, the source for lab grown. 2 carat studs, $9.90. 2 carat solitaires, $12.90. 3 carat, $24.90. 10 carat tennis bracelets, $39.90. Thousands to choose from, always the lowest price. The Jewelry Exchange, Tustin.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. We chose Spectrum Business because every second matters in our operation. We need a network that can move as quickly as we need to.
We're a takeout restaurant, half our business is online. So we needed something dependable, reliable, with great service.
The state-of-the-art facility depends on a state-of-the-art network to support classroom engagement.
Join the network made for business, with solutions made for every size. Visit spectrum.com/made-for-business to get started.
My father was born in 1940 in a large family that they had lived in a couple of rooms.
apartment. My uncle would have the duty of going out and getting things to burn in the furnace to keep the heat going. When my father was a kid, he said his father would come home, you know, drunk, wake him up, and give him a beating, light him up, and tell him, just in case you think about doing something bad. So it was a preemptive beating he used to get on a regular basis. He was a kid that lived most of his life in the street. He was put in a home at 13 years of age because my grandmother couldn't handle all the kids. Then my father had an accident. He was ran over a cement mixer and crushed both his feet. But he was always overcoming certain obstacles in his life. So he had a tough upbringing, and he can relate to my mother's tough upbringing. My mother had one of the hardest lives of any individual that I've ever come across in my life. She came from a broken home. She was dropped off at a boarding school as a little kid.
Can you make her co-host?
And fell in love with a man. He's continuously in and out of prison and always in trouble, and you should have understood his lifestyle. The commonality between the two is they both had tough childhoods. These were two people that said to each other, we're underdogs, we got each other's back, all the way to the end.
The Gambino crime family became by far the most powerful crime entity, certainly in New York City, probably in the United States of America. The Gambino family had something like 2,500 members, according to law enforcement.
In 1980, the FBI created 5 squads, basically one squad for each organized crime family. So we had a Lucchese squad, Gambino squad, Genovese squad, etc. We had an office in Queens, and we were responsible for all Gambino family investigations. We looked at all the different captains of the family. We looked at the boss, the other boss. And one of our most obvious targets was John Gotti, who was the captain in charge of the Bergen Hunt Fish Club. And the reason we picked Gotti was because he was very active in the family, but we had the most informants around him. So we had great coverage on him as to what he was doing. You realize one of the weak points in his crew was the number one guy, Andrew Ruggiero, also called the Quack Quack. Ruggiero was a FBI agent's delight. He talked a lot. He's a big gossip, and the story was that
Pikachu?
if you dialed
This is
in
Martian
the
Chew,
number
bro.
in New York, chances are Andrew would answer it.
He's about to exit. No, he is exiting.
Respect Martian Chew. She out here.
In the early 1980s, we did electronic surveillance with the FBI of Angelo Ruggiero, and we came up with a great deal of intelligence information and incriminating conversations, and they were constantly talking about Gotti.
My Uncle Angelo and my father were very close. They were brothers. They did everything together. They even went to prison together. We would visit them. But all my life, he was just my Uncle Angelo.
Ruggiero was running a major narcotics enterprise out of his house. There was a small dining room right next to his kitchen where he would sit there and meet and have coffee with members of the crew, other LCN members, other drug dealers. We put a bug in the dining room.
Let's hope they don't make the same mistake and try to follow the MC. No, they just need to keep a universe. Keep a universe with no issues. That's what we need.
Obviously, ratting is taboo. Sleeping with somebody's wife is taboo. But as the years went on, our crew got
at least Gunn following Kevin. Yeah, at least he's trying to make a universe.
Listen to and not got involved in.
There's this edict that is put out by Paul Castellano, the boss of the Gambino crime family, that the organization will not be involved in narcotics. Meanwhile, a bunch of members in the crew are involved in narcotics, and there's a wiretap by the FBI. It comes out that the Gambino family is deeply involved in cocaine.
I'm gonna end the stream though.
Ultimately, it would be one of the things that would undermine and bring down the Gambino family.
I'm gonna end the stream, but I will be doing one last stream later.
Never could they ever link my father
Okay.
to drugs.
I'm just gonna take a little break.
If I ever even
But YouTube does this thing where it hides messages. Yeah, I don't know why.
disappear.
The U.S. Attorney's Office says it is
But yeah, I will be back later, okay? I'm just gonna take a little break.
of the largest organized crime family on the
Got the stream to an hour, so we're good.
16 members of the
Thank you all.
including his brother
Hope
Gene
you all
and
have a good
Andrew
rest of
Guerrero.
your day
When
or night,
Castellano
whatever
wrote
time
the
zone.
indictment of the
I'll
five
see
crew members
y'all
on narcotics
later.
charges, he wanted
Me
to hear the tapes. He wanted to find out
and
whether
Majin
the
Chu
members of these guys who
are
had
out.
been indicted, whether they had violated the
Bye.
family's edict
Bye.
against
Bye.
narcotics
Bye.
trafficking. And the
Appreciate all.
result